Hi everybody, I'm reacting to the video titled 7 Signs She Likes You. Honestly speaking, first and foremost question that I have is, what type of girl is he talking about? Right? Because girls are, there are different scales for girls. If all girls were alike, then everybody would have received Miss Universe, right? Everyone would have received Miss Universe. Am I right? So if all girls were alike, Aishwarya Rai and Deepika Padukone both would be on the same scale. Apparently, if you were to compare Aishwarya Rai when she was in her prime against Deepika Padukone when she was in her prime, I'm not sure what's her age. For sure, Aishwarya Rai would come out with flying colors, because she was during her prime. She was crowned Miss Universe, right? So all women are not alike. Women have scales. So the question that I wish to pose to Mr. Madan Gowri is, when he says 7 signs that she is attracted to you or she is interested in you, what type of women is he talking about? For sure, women who are above the scale of 5 cannot be falling into that category of what he mentions as interest groups, right? He says that if a woman satisfies or exhibits these qualities, then for sure she is interested in you. I would largely presume the woman that he is talking should be in the scale of 4. Right? Why do I say that? Let me explain to you why do I say that. First and foremost thing, he says, if a woman is interested in you, before she laughs for a joke or laughs to a joke, she would turn towards you. Right? That's what he says. Now, do you know why is she turning? She is turning so that she can receive the approval from you. Okay? Why? Because she has to ensure, or she has to make sure to herself that she is really laughing, or in other words, the joke to which she is reacting is joke really indeed. Now, she wants to get that validation from you. So that's the reason she is turning towards you, just to make sure that, wow, I'm laughing to this joke, so that means this joke is really a joke. Do you follow what I'm saying? So turning towards you doesn't mean that she is interested in you. This is for this group of girls who fall 5 and below. Okay, of course, the way in which girls who fall at higher scales, they are totally different. So I'm not here to talk about girls who are in the higher scale groups. No, I'm not here to talk about them. I'm only here to react to what Mr. Madan Gowri has mentioned. So if she were to turn towards you before she could smile, it only means that she is seeking your approval, so that she can tell to herself, wow, it's a joke, and I've got this guy's approval, and he too feels that it's a joke. So that's what is called as seeking approval. That's the first point. Next is he talks about pupil dilation. Like there is the scientific term is mydriasis. Now this can occur for many reasons. You can't be going and looking into the eyes of the person. Wow, this person has got pupil dilation, so she likes me. No, it's not possible. There are many reasons for that, as I mentioned to you. So one of the reasons is due to sexual attraction, but that need not be the only scenario. That need not be the only case for which pupil dilation takes place. Okay, so I've just handled the first point, and the second point, that the second explanation what Mr. Madan Gowri gave. Now, next he mentions if a girl stands exactly facing you, if she faces you exactly, then it means she likes you. No, sits exactly facing you, open body posture. You know the meaning of that? It means she is ready to confront you. She can take you on. She has no fear. Are you listening? She has no fear to take you down. So that is the meaning when she is facing complete frontal. Okay. No matter what position you are, or that means I'm willing. I'm all willing to take you on, boy. You mean no threat to me, and whatever threat you pose to me, I can handle it. Right? That is the meaning that she wants to say. Okay. Now the next point, what he says is that he talks about this girl, if she is interested in you, that she will discuss it with her friends, and you need to call up her friends to find out if she is really interested in you. This is not a joke. I've never heard such a joke in my life. Can you believe that? So it's really a joke. So if you were to call up our friends and ask, look, I am interested to know if this girl has expressed some desire for me. Now, what do you think our friends would remark to you? Oh, you follow me? They don't want to break your heart. Okay? So they will give a very polite answer. They'll give you a very polite answer. Oh yeah, she inquired of you. If the friends want to take you for a soup, they will say, whoa, do you know that she was head over heels in love with you? They will take you for a ride. Now, this sounds more desperate. If you were to ask her friends if she is in love with you, that it cannot be anything. There cannot be anything shameful than that. You follow me? That is, there cannot be anything shameful than that. Asking her friends if she really inquired about you. That is a shameful thing. There cannot be anything shameful like that, to call up her friends and ask if this girl whom you suppose is thinking of you is really interested in you or not. That's really shameful. That shows you're very desperate. Okay. And the next thing, just to complete the video, just to complete the content, he talks about the girl's unwillingness to come out with you. But if she comes out with you, then she is really interested. Living in an age, it doesn't matter whether she comes out or whether she is not interested in coming out. Even if she comes out, she can always say that you are my friend. That's it. What's wrong if a girl comes out? with you. Nothing wrong for a cup of coffee. That's okay always. But on the contrary, if she is not willing to come out with you, it means there can be several things to that. There can be a whole lot of things. That means she's worried about her future and she's not interested. So anyway, coming just to sum all these things up, these things are only applicable to girls who are in the scale of 5 and less. I don't want to go or give further details on girls who are beyond that scale. It will drag the video on too long, because I don't want to make this a dating video. The objective of the channel is to present to you a reaction that would give you some value. So that is the objectivity. Okay, coming back, moving on. Let me tell you an important fact to all of you guys who are looking for girls, who are looking for signs if the girl is interested in you or not. There is a saying in the English language: I would rather cry sitting in a Mercedes Benz than in the rear seat of a motorbike. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just giving you the way how girls make choices, how women choose. So if you were foolish enough in thinking, wow, these are the 6 signs or 7 signs that Mr. Madan Gowri has mentioned, and I'm going to look for it. Let me tell you one thing. I can give 30 signs, 30 indicators by which you can clearly pinpoint that a woman is interested in you or not. But that is not going to serve the purpose. What would serve the purpose? Your purpose is solved or served if you become purposeful. Okay? Women are attracted towards abundance. Remember that. If you were to think, oh, I've got all of the 6 signs or all of the 7 signs that Mr. Madan Gowri has mentioned, so this girl is liking you. Well, of course, she might like you, but she might not fall in love with you because her priorities are different. After all, her anterior cingulate cortex will set things in motion. I already mentioned in my other video. This is larger in the women's brain. In other words, this gives them the ability to weigh all the options and make decisions. And that's the reason they say if a man who is 70 years of age walks in or drives in with his Mercedes Benz or BMW or Porsche or Ferrari, a girl would, no matter, she might be with the best man or the best youth possible in town, most charismatic person in town, she will just dump this guy in no time. Their mindset is towards abundance. You might not like it, but that's the way it is operating. So that is the reason I'm stressing on. I'm telling you guys. That is the reason I'm telling you guys. Get your acts together. Become purposeful. Work on your career. Study hard. When you are in school, study hard. Put your brain to action. Work on your mathematics. Work on your science. Sit for these top-notch examinations like IAS, IPS examinations, and other prominent services offered by the public service. I will make another video why public services are very attractive still. That's another video, but that is not now. So the point what I'm trying to mention is, it's okay. A girl might react. Girl might give in these signs. The question to ask is, what sort of girl are you looking for? Is it just mediocre girl? Scale 5, scale 4? Of course, you can receive all these scales, because if you are 100 kilograms in weight, you got a fat tummy, you can't move yourself from point A to point B, and you are employed with an average monthly salary, for sure someone will definitely be attracted to you. But your attraction level stops there. That's it. You are not going to be attracting someone who is in the league of scale 9 or 8 or 8.5, something like that. No. So you will have to settle for whatever crumbs that you receive. That's what towards the end of the video Mr. Madan Gowri mentions. Oh, in life, whoever is destined to come across your life, they will come. Excuse me, if you were to assume such logic, such rationality, you're dead, you're done, your life is done. You know why? You will always be complacent. You're not going to scale up in life. You will always be happy with whatever you get. So there's no progress. Whenever there is no growth, progress is absent, decay sets in. So you're finished. So what sort of life are you looking for? You tell me. So your purpose or your objective in life is not to just get settled with or whatever that you get in life. You follow me? As it says, Mr. Madan Gowri mentions that whomever you're destined to receive, they will come across your life. That is complacency, accepting defeat. When you have the potential to rise up and reach cloud 11, why are you settling for crumbs? So, to conclude, if you were to go looking for signs, you will see them. You know why? You're going in the search of it. You're going for it. Definitely you will see these signs. If you're going in search of these signs, you will obtain these signs. Because you're going in search of these signs. So naturally you will see these signs. But taking a decision and making your decisions and receiving whatever that is being given to you, that is not going to help you in the long run. You are just receiving what has been given to you, right? You're not trying to become the best part of the inner self, right? So enjoy your day and thank you. Bye bye.